students, today we will take the next part of the next lesson, first lesson, that is geometric construction. Under this lesson, yesterday I shown you how to draw the angle bisector of a given angle. If measure of angle given, the angle we have to draw by a particular measure, and then we have to draw the angle bisector. The steps of construction are same for this. Then secondly, I taught you that is a perpendicular bisector of a line segment. How to draw a perpendicular bisector for a given segment, that also yesterday I shown you. And these two basic, means let's recall inside these two constructions are there. These constructions we have to use in our next construction, and from this construction we are going to study the property of angle bisectors of a triangle. Okay, then for that, angle bisector means angles bisector we have to draw for this construction. In this inside, what we have to do, we have to just quickly I will tell you the steps inside it. First of all, draw triangle PQR. We have to draw the triangle PQR. Then afterwards, by using a compass, what we have to do here, we have to draw the angle bisectors for angle P, Q and angle R. Okay, and extend the bisectors if necessary so that intersect. Means this bisector must intersect each other at one point, and that point is called as concurrent point. These three bisectors pass through the same point, that is they are concurrent. Name the point I. Note that the of the concurrent and angle bisectors of triangle is in the interior of the triangle, and this point I for in center. Okay, in center. Then afterwards, what we have to do here, we have to draw the perpendicular, that is IA, IC and IB from the point I, and we have to check that IA is equal to IB is equal to IC is correct or not. So first of all, we will do the construction activity. This only activities given here, and we are going to do this activity, and for that just we have to draw the triangle. Okay, so this is the first, the property of perpendicular bisector of sides of a triangle, that also we are going to see. So first of all, we will see the first activity, that is the property of the angle bisector of a triangle, the property of angle bisector of a triangle. Okay, so all of you do this activity with me, then only the steps are clear for you. If you are not understand the steps of construction, just rewind the video and watch it again, and then do the construction. So for this, first of all, we will draw the triangle PQR. Okay, yesterday I taught you how to draw the angle bisector, perpendicular bisector, all I shown you. So that constructions we are going to use in this construction. So what is the heading? Property, the property of मला ऑनलाइन कसं नाही आज. So let us do the activity of the property of the angle bisector, of a triangle. For that, first we will draw the any triangle PQR as it is given in the textbook. You have to use the pencil. For the clarity of the video, I am going to use here the pen. So this is our triangle PQR. Okay, so P, Q and this is R. After this, what we have to do, we have to draw the angle bisectors. So this is the compass, the adjustment yesterday I told you, we have to just close this, take this both points together, hold it in this way and adjust the nook of the pencil and the nook of the compass in a parallel. Okay, Then this metal point we have to put on the angle Q. So here it is angle Q. Now we are drawing the angle bisectors for this. So draw arc which intersect the both sides of a triangle without changing distance, otherwise changing the distance. Just draw the arcs from the previous arc which intersect with each other. Then we have to join this P point and this point of intersection of the both arcs. This is the angle bisector of angle PQ and the R. Then next what we have to do here, we have to draw the angle bisector for angle Q. So same. Now we will draw the angle bisector for the angle R. So metal point we have to keep on R. Draw the arcs which intersect the two sides of the arc. Without changing distance, just put this metal point on this first arc and draw the arc here, and from this arc we have to draw the arc which intersect the first one. Okay, and now join the point R and the point of intersection of these both arcs. Okay, so this is the angle bisector of angle R. After this, the remaining angle, we drawn the angle bisectors for angle Q, angle R, and now we will draw for the angle P. Same steps of constructions are there. Take a sufficient distance in a compass. Draw the arcs which intersect the sides of the arc. Okay. From this we have to take the distance. If you change the distance, okay. If not, then also okay. And then draw this and draw the line passing from P and point of intersection of these two arcs. Now we got the angle bisectors for angle P, angle Q and angle R. The next point is the if you see here, you will notice that all these three angle bisectors, means angle P's angle bisector, angle Q's bisector, angle R's bisector, they are passing from a single point. Here it is that point, and that point is I. We have to give this name I. And you have to, if these angle bisectors are passing from single point, then only your construction is correct. Otherwise your construction is wrong. Just rub the figure and draw it again and complete it. Now in my figure, these angle bisectors are passing from a single point. That's why construction is correct. And then next point is we have to draw the perpendicular from this point, that is point I. And we have to take set square for this. This is the set square. We have to use it for this. Then we have to draw the perpendicular from the point I, altitudes. So just that protractors, one side we have to put on this point I, and another side we have to adjust with the side of a triangle, and we have to hold it in this way. Okay, if you will see here, I adjust they overlaps on one another, the side of a protractor and side of a triangle, and one side is passing from this point I. Okay, so this is the perpendicular. I am drawing the dotted line here. Okay, and this is perpendicular. Then from this point we have to draw the altitude on PQ. For that same steps, just adjust one side with this triangle side and another side we have to hold on point I. Okay, so this is the altitude on side PQ. Okay, so I will name it A, this is B, and from point I I will draw this side, adjust this protractor this side with the remaining side of triangle, and then just hold the another point on I and draw the altitude from this point. Okay, and that is the C. So IB is perpendicular on QR, IA perpendicular on PQ, and IC is perpendicular on PR. This is the construction. Okay, if you see here, this is the proper construction of the, that is the property of the angle bisector of a triangle. Okay. We have to check that measure IA. So IA is equals to, I am using this protractor only for the measuring. If you see here, you will notice that the measure of IA is equal to 2 centimeter. Yes, how much it is there? 2 centimeter. So here it is 2 centimeter. Then IB I will measure. If you see here, its measure is also 2 centimeter. See here how much it is there? It is also 2 centimeter. So IB is equal to 2 centimeter. Start. And the last IC, if you see here, IC is also 2 centimeter. IC is equal to also 2 centimeter. Okay. So from this what we are understanding, IA is equal to IB is equal to IC. Means these all altitudes are equidistant from the sides of a triangle. Means I is equidistant from PQ, I is also equidistant from QR, and I is also equidistant from the PR. And from this what we are understanding that the point of concurrence means in center, it is inside the circle. This angle bisector's point is the point of concurrence of angle bisector is inside the triangle, and that point is equidistant from the all sides of a triangle. So the property of the angle bisector of triangle is the, means the point of concurrence of angle bisector is equidistant from the all sides of a triangle. Okay. Now from this activity we understood that the angle bisectors of triangle, what? The angle bisectors of a triangle are concurrent, means they are passing from a single point, and the point of concurrence is called as a in center. Okay, and that is equidistant from the all sides of a triangle. Okay, so just move towards the camera. So here it is the figure. What I told you, the property of angle bisector. This angle bisector, all the angle bisectors are concurrent, means they are passing from a single point. Yes, they are passing from a single point, and they are equidistant from the angles, all the sides of a triangle. Okay, so today we are going to stop here only. Today we seen the property of angle bisector of a triangle, and the next property we will see in our next lecture. So all of you do this construction perfectly. Tomorrow there are 2 constructions are there. Okay, so all the geometric material you have to make ready for the tomorrow's lecture. Okay, so today we will stop here only. Okay, thank you and have a good day.